The women
seeing the bit of a heat wave, at least in southern parts of the country. I think the temperatures are probably going to peak around about Friday into Saturday, so that's some of the hottest weather, and again, as I said, in the south, a tendency perhaps to get somewhat cooler into next week. But we have high pressure on the scene at the moment, although we do have some weak weather systems across the northernmost parts of the country, and they've brought with them a good deal of cloud. But as you can see here, it's clear skies in many other parts of the country. Even skies have been clearing just recently in some of those northeastern areas. So for England and Wales, it's going to be dry. The best of the sunshine in central and southern parts, little bits of patchy cloud coming in across northern areas from time to time, perhaps a little bit of mistiness near to some of those coasts. Certainly more general cloud across Scotland and Northern Ireland, although even eastern Scotland should get some sunshine. But in the west and in the Northern Isles, there'll be a little bit of rain from time to time. So temperatures pegged back there. But in the south, in the sunshine, a warm 25 degrees, and of course do take care because there is quite a risk of sunburn. And then during this evening and tonight, little weather system zipping across the north of the country, bringing in some wind and in places some quite heavy rain too, that getting into the north of Northern Ireland, perhaps down to the borders. But for most of England and Wales, a fine night. Lowest temperatures around about 10 to 12 degrees. Now basically high pressure on the scene as far as southern areas are concerned for the foreseeable future. A little bit of a hiccup though later on the weekend as low pressure runs across to the north of us, pulls the winds around to the northwest, so getting cooler and fresher, but high pressure re-establishing after the weekend. But for tomorrow we're going to have that weather system across the north of the country. It will be producing outbreaks of rain across Scotland, Northern Ireland, perhaps down to the borders. But that'll be moving away as far as Scotland's concerned. Brighter weather coming along there, just the odd shower. But the rain holding fast probably through Northern Ireland and some northern parts of England and Wales into southern Scotland. But further south, a very warm and bright day. The weather front moves back northwards again on Friday, so outbreaks of rain are going to spread back across a good part of Scotland, 1 or 2 heavy bursts in the west. It will allow brighter weather to come into Northern Ireland, northern parts of England, further south, a sunny and very warm, but I think sticky day. Then the low pressure developing out to the northwest of us, it's going to produce some quite windy weather in the northwestern corner of the country with outbreaks of rain into Saturday, but elsewhere certainly that's the hottest day I think we're going to be seeing, up to 29 degrees in the southeast and pretty humid with it. And then a bit of a change on Sunday as a weather system swings down across all parts, bringing a band of rain and then a change to cooler and fresher conditions. Good afternoon.